Hello, my name is Ryan Piper. I work for Oakwood Cemetery. I am a veteran. I'm a U.S. Army veteran. Um, I served in the 82nd Airborne Division, and I'm now getting an opportunity to help collect data on our veterans here in our cemeteries in Austin. To do that, we're using this app that we have created. It's a survey through Survey 123, and we are trying to get people to go and collect points and data about veteran sites here in Travis County. So the first thing you do is open up the app, and then you'll come to this landing page here. The first thing you'll see is the map. Upon clicking on the map, when you're at the burial site that you're trying to collect data on, it will show you your location with a pin. We want to make sure this is as accurate as possible. So if the pin is way off or it looks like you're not where you think you are here, you should hit the find my location point, the little target up here. It should recenter you and then hopefully find your correct, accurate location. Once you've done that, you want to back out of it by hitting this orange back arrow. And then it'll bring you back to the form. And it should have collected the point exactly where you are at the burial site. The next part we want to do is collect photos of the burial site. You can add up to 6, but we'd like to have at least 2 minimum. So you want to be able to get a nice clear picture of the front of the headstone and the back. Sometimes there's footstones and other things around the gravesite that we want to make sure we're collecting. Make sure you're also holding your camera vertically, not horizontally. It makes the picture harder to read and for us to use later on in case we need to add data from the headstone that didn't get collected somehow. The first field that you need to fill out is the cemetery name. And there is a list of the major cemeteries here in Travis County. At the bottom, there's a selection for other in case you're in a different location, because there are other cemeteries. These are just the 5 major that we're trying to collect data from. And as you continue going down through, the next few fields are going to be first name, middle name, last name, suffix, gender, date of birth, date of death, and the home state. With the date of birth and date of death, the format we'd like you to put it in is double-digit day, double-digit month, and 4-digit year, all separated by a /, and that just makes it easier for us to sort the data later on. There's also a selection for home state. Sometimes it'll be included on the headstone, sometimes it won't. All this information, there's only a few things at the very top of this form that absolutely need to be filled out, which are the photo and the cemetery name. Everything else, you don't have to include it, but try to add as much as you can. As you scroll down through, you'll see selections for branches of service, conflicts served, and military units. Branch of service and the conflicts served, there's many different choices, so we've tried to add as many as we can. We've also added an other or multiple field at the bottom that you can input something that's not already populated within the survey. The same goes for the conflicts served. There's also selections for service awards or honors. Things like that would be considered prisoner of war, Purple Heart, Airman's Medal. And there's actually too many to include in a pre-populated information. So just put it in as best as you're able to. The same goes with military service rank, things like private, sergeant, captain, major. There's very many, so just type it in there as best as you're able to. And at the bottom, there's a field for additional notes right before the submit button. Additional notes are things to include if there's any damage to the site or any additional information on the headstone that we might want to include into this database that we're building. Different units or symbology, or like I said, overall condition of the gravesite are important things for us to try to keep track of and note and include in our database. But once you've filled this form out to the best of your ability and hopefully taken nice vertical pictures and collected an accurate point, then you hit submit at the very bottom, and it'll bring you to a page that asks you to, if you want to submit another one. And if you do, awesome. If not, that's okay. So that's about it. Thank you.